Hey, good evening, everyone. So, it's Pride Month. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning feeling even more gay than I did yesterday. And I woke up yesterday feeling more gay than I did the day before. I got 30 days ahead of me, 28 now. Damn, I may fucking be trans by the end of the month. Anyone else? Anyone else out there wake up today feeling a little bit more gay than they did yesterday? Good. That's good to know. And if you didn't, don't worry, you got 28 more days. Yeah, don't worry, by the end of the month, we're going to get you. I mean, that's what the politicians seem to think, is that we're just out there, we're going to convert you all. That's the whole purpose of this month. We're going to convert you all. We're out there. We're
Wait, what?
Yeah. And if you think that you're not, well, I just say I got here. All the seats were sprinkled with a little gay dust before you got here, so sorry, you're out of luck. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So, there is kind of that the feeling like, okay, being queer has become kind of a cool thing for some people. But some people, it's like, all these corporations now, putting some rainbows out there is, really trendy, and we get kind of, bent out of shape about that a little bit. I get that. But I'm also like, hey, there was a point where I was fucking terrified to go shopping in Target because, it just didn't feel safe. So, hey, I'm going to celebrate the fact that Target actually wants me to shop there now, and they're going to celebrate me. Yeah. Dating. Yeah. Anybody heard of dating apps besides me? Anybody? No? Okay, you've already all given up. You're smarter than me. Okay. It's good. I should just give up. But I think I found my app. I think I found my app, y'all. Yeah. It's called Ace Hardware. It is. I've been there so often recently that the checkout woman knows me by name. Isn't that cute? I mean, that's a relationship, isn't it? There's potential there. Now that I'm a homeowner, I'm going to be a fucking frequent visitor. So, yeah. I grew up in Kansas City. Yeah. Ironically, Alana, since you mentioned your dad. Yeah. But I grew up in the real Kansas City, Kansas. Because I don't get this whole thing about Kansas City, Missouri. What's the problem with Missouri that it's not even good enough to use its own name? What's the deal with that? Yeah, no, but I grew up in the proper one. And I think it was around my 7th, birthday, Christmas, I don't know, the years have passed since then, I don't remember all the details anymore, but I do very distinctly remember that my parents bought me all this stuff for Christmas, or whatever, that was Chiefs merch. They made me a Chiefs fan, and I'm okay with that. As a matter of fact, I was very okay with that. And then the next year they moved to Denver. We moved to Denver, they didn't leave me in Kansas City. Very generous of them. And there's nothing wrong with Denver. I'm not going to complain about growing up in Denver, great city, but they fucking tried to make me a Broncos fan. Boo! Thank you. Yeah, that was when I was like, no, you instilled loyalty to the Chiefs in me. And now you're trying to buy my loyalty for the fucking Broncos? They bought me Broncos merch. No, would I wear it? Well, I did, because I was a kid. You wear what your parents buy, but I did not cheer for the Broncos. I'm very proud of that. 2-14 season after 2-14 season, I cheered for the fucking Chiefs. I did. One time, I went to a Broncos game when I lived in Denver at Mile High Stadium. They were playing the Seahawks. And I fucking cheered for the Seahawks. I did not do so loudly because I wanted to leave the stadium alive. Yeah, and then I eventually drifted away from football, kind of this thing about, chronic brain injuries and toxic masculinity in the whole sport. But, so I kind of, after all those years, just went, and then they fucking go and win the Super Bowl. Damn it. Shouldn't have given up. Anyway, thank you.